All right, all right, all right. Good afternoon, everybody. That was I Want to Be in the Cavalry, written by Cor Lorbeck and performed by Karl McGinnis, uh, which is probably going to get me a copyright claimed again, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. Every one of these have got copyright claims so far. Anyway, let us get to it. Last time we fought at Crampton Gap and won, although we got our new third corps pretty badly mangled. I'm not going to refill that yet. I'm not going to refill that yet. I am going to move on to the next battle, and then we're going to take what we have to get ready for Antietam. So let's hop into this. We'll send First Corps in, probably, very likely. I'm also not going to get McClellan killed over that because we need to build another corps yet. Caption message. General, I recommend you strengthen our positions after the events of Crampton's Gap. Larry Boyd's army is perfectly able to destroy us now that we are more vulnerable. Please do not hesitate to send to our surviving army at least a few more divisions. Our men are in need of your help. Brigadier General Cadamus Woods. We don't have enough soldiers to spare, but we've managed to reserve more supplies and ammunition for your army. I will send you a big load of captured Yankee rifles and cannons with the next supply train. Brigadier General Nelson Gross. Urgent report. After the Battle of Crampton's Gap, Confederates begun receiving extra recruits, estimated to a total strength of 2,800 green soldiers. Major General Melvin Duchesne from the Union. Alright, so you'll notice, over time, the enemy weapons have been getting better. What we captured has not been, the farmers' muskets and sellable crap. It's been much better. Their training has gotten marginally better, too. And we've kept the army size down, but not totally out. So we're keeping a pace, and we're keeping a handle on it. So the next we're going to fight is South Mountain, and because we won at Crampton's Gap, there'll be a 12.5 reduction in enemy army size. We get 4 reputation, 10,600 additional men for recruitments, and 168,000 additional dollars with which to re-equip our forces before the big fight. The Confederacy has 2 corps, 3 divisions, 27 brigades. They have to hold South Mountain and lose less than 40% of the army. Alright, let's see what's what. We're going to move our skirmishers forward first. We got some time. We might as well see what we can see first. We do a wide flanking march, I think, depending on what kind of fire we take. Well, we answered that question. Did we just run off their skirmishers already? Let's start moving into position. Let's do this. I put Larry. Larry! else we got? Goodell, Brown. Alright, this is going well. Left flank, what left flank? Exactly. I didn't know you wanted a left flank today, Confederates. Sorry. I hate to bring it to your attention, but actually this is going way too well. I kind of wonder what's going to go wrong. So already.
see you there, Longstreet.
Don't think I don't see you.
There are a lot of cannons firing here, but we're weathering it pretty well. Try to pin that flank a little bit more close. Alright. Now they're going to try to take it back. Alright, I think this is over. I think we won. I don't think we can take it back. very well, actually, all things considered. I mean, we're very out of ammo. But that's... Run! Not quite a double bow. Yeah, no. Look, double bowments are hard to do, particularly when you have even numbers of troops. So I just went for a very strong flank. Alright, now... Okay, so this is what we have to work with. Well, almost. This is what we have to work with going into the next battle, and that's what we're going to start working on getting ready for now. I'm never too chuffed for extra troops. We have plenty of that. Usually it's money to outfit units. So let's see how we can do this. We got 2 minor beat-up cores to deal with, and first things first.
Yes, sir.
I'll add in army organization, and if we have the option.
Sir, yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
get everything we need to get back up to full strength. This unit's usually expensive to equip because it has slightly better rifles that I don't have in storage.
Yes, sir.
Let's buy up here. Liddell got wounded. Colonels have a very unfortunate habit of getting wounded in this army for some reason. And if you look at the statistics sheet, actually the only one who has it is Commander Millen, cavalry is not a great place to serve in this particular army.
Yes, sir.
So we're basically working to make units be as efficient as humanly possible. In the context of not lowering their star rating here, while still using as little money as possible. You don't have a lot going on for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all of our guns should be good. We lost like none of them, so that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna build out this core. It's gonna be probably more expensive than we want it to be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because these units picked up their first bit of experience.
Sir, yes, sir!
At the price of getting absolutely hammered. This unit can take on fresh recruits.
Hold line!
let's get Douglas up to snuff. Okay. So we still have 44,000 recruits and $308. What is the armory situation? We're not equipping anyone with these, so we're going to sell them for money. You'll be more valuable than 300 rifles. Hunters will probably use. This Corps got everything it needs, right? No one's short. Okay. Solid. So the first thing we're going to do is build a cavalry brigade here. Glenn Davis is not commanding it. No, this is going to die. We're not going to do that. And so the unit experience affects officer promotions. Hang on a second.
Sir, yes, sir!
Right here is where the unit experience is, and right here is where the officer's experience. When the unit gets promoted, the officer gets promoted, and the unit gets a new perk. So, for example, let's take... where did I stick him? Race started out as a colonel and has been promoted to brigadier general. Actually started out as lieutenant colonel and got promoted to a brigadier general. So I haven't removed him from the unit because he's relatively safe here. And he adds in experience for the unit that would get replaced otherwise. Pond, same thing. Started as a colonel, has now been promoted to general. Keys, same deal. Couple of these guys here, Snow and Benning, have been promoted up to the rank as well. Alright. Fortunately, creating new divisions is cheap because we have generals in reserve. Hiram Kemper, for example, was one of our generals who was wounded. Colonels who was promoted, then wounded, and now has been promoted. Now is available for division command. Today is going to get irritating. And you'll notice I've been religiously avoiding trying to put officers in positions of where they might get shot, which is going to be impossible to do today. Probably. Yeah, all I have is officers available for... Well, shut.
Sir, yes, sir!
And we're going to create a new artillery brigade. Hang on a second. I gotta check this. Oh, let's build another artillery unit, 6-pounder field. 6-pounder. So we're gonna make a little teeny group, but we're gonna put 20-pounders in it. That should hurt. And this division will hit with skirmishers. We don't have a lot of long-range models. We have sharps. We use those. Yeah, it's 4 divisions. Can I even create 4 divisions? I've got great news. We're going to have a lot of officers left over. How is the barracks looking? So you'll notice that the vast majority of the colonels have been wounded. They eventually come back. And when they do, I will cycle them into appropriate positions as it's possible. No, it's expensive, but what are your thoughts on a division that's entirely cavalry? Well, you have the sheet where I have been tabulating results. And if you've noticed anything about the cavalry, it has been suffering greatly. I think that might be a much more effective division in the hands of somebody who doesn't get their cavalry killed as often. Because, let's actually just take a look at this, because I haven't updated it for the last 2 battles. But it's an interesting set of information anyway. So I have been tabulating on a spreadsheet all of the information throughout the course of the campaign. The infantry and cavalry and guns and artillerymen present in each battle and their associate losses, and how many troops are captured by each side. I did the tabulation here because I was in the middle of it and I don't want to move things over. This is the list of cavalry losses overall in the campaign for me. 2,947. So the game tabulates certain things. Skirmishers and mounted dragoons, or basically carbine armed cavalrymen, are counted as infantry. So this is just horses shock cav lost. And this is the Confederate shock cav lost. And their infantry numbers are here, and my infantry losses are here. And 53 guns, 160 guns. and 4,000 artillerymen, and I have captured over the course of the campaign 3,064 soldiers. So that's probably some interesting data here for someone who's better at math than I am and more willing to go through the time. But you'll notice overall I've lost about 70,000 troops, and they are at about 12,000, give or take. Cavalry is expensive, and I am clearly not doing a good job with it. So infantry has been working so far. So I it might be worth experimenting with in a Confederate campaign, but I'm not sure it's useful here. We'll deal with McClellan in a minute, because we'll have some money and troops left over. Artillery, 6-pounders is a no-go. I have 12-pound Napoleons, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now they're just giving me random officers to fill out things with.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's been about an hour. That's probably worth looking at, I think. Like, I'm obviously heavily over-reliant on infantry for most of my fighting. It's also a terrain-dependent tactic, right? Because Dragoon's efficacy falls off, particularly against large infantry units, if they don't have cover. Forests, field, whatever hold you. And I've usually used them in stopgap rolls, too. Like, here's a point that needs to be stopgapped. Especially because half of this campaign so far has been defensive. This couple bits coming up will be too. Chancellorsville, for instance. General, I recommend you strengthen our positions after the events of South Mountain. Larry Boyd's army is perfectly able to destroy us now that we are more vulnerable. Please do not hesitate to send our surviving army at least a few more divisions. Our men are in desperate need of your help. Brigadier General Dwayne Harrison. Sir, I must inform you that we are highly concerned about the advance of Larry Boyd towards Richmond. We aren't advancing towards Richmond, but that's okay. My corps, consisting of 4,300 trained soldiers, is heading to reinforce your army and will be rendezvousing with you shortly. General Andy Perry. Alright, this is Antietam. We have won the previous battle at Second Bull Run, but the enemy's army is reduced by 5%. We won at Crampton's Gap, so an additional 2.5%. And finally, we have won at South Mountain. So it's additional 2.5%. So overall, we have reduced the overall size of the enemy army by 10% for the Battle of Antietam.